Alright, what's up guys? I think for today, plan is to try to get some power out of this thing, connect it up to here, connect the Arduino up to this as well, and try to get some sound out of it. So we'll have to do a bit of wiring, a bit of coding. I'm sure it will all be excellent. Now anyway, I printed out the pinouts for this power supply, and it seems like you actually have to connect two pins together to actually get any power out of it. So yeah, there's one pin here called like the power on pin or something. You have to connect it to ground to get any power out. So yeah, looks like I have to connect two pins together, connect two of these sockets together, and I think I'm just gonna use some wire to do that. I don't really have a better way of doing it, so until I think of something better, I'll just like jam some wire in there, see if it works. It's not plugged in at the moment, by the way. Alright. I don't think that's going to be long enough. Let's see if you can strip some more of this. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright, let's see if I... No, it seems to have stripped pretty well. It's good. Alright, let's just cut this off. What? Perhaps I should have twisted it off a bit before I cut it, eh? Alright. Twist, 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 twist. Oh yeah, that looks alright. I guess I don't want the ends to like untwist when I try to push it into the socket. Alright, let's just put that there. Well, let's make a few more of those. It's actually working rather well, a lot better than I remember. Well, the last time I did any electronics related stuff was when I was about 10, 11 or 12, putting together kits from Tricky Dicks. Unfortunately, now they're all consumer electronics, and that's disappointing. But oh well. I think these 4 should be enough. Alright. Let's see. What can we get out of this? We can get 3.3 volts, which is orange, 5 volts, which is red, 12 volts, which is yellow. And ground is all black. Alright, well, I have a multimeter here, so perhaps let's just, let's not connect the two pins we have to connect and see if any power comes out. So let's just test the 5 volts, which is red. I think that's red, that one here. Alright, cool. And let's put another one into ground. This isn't twisted up that well, unfortunately. Alright. Let's plug it in then. Here it is. And turn the switch on. Get a multimeter. Now, I feel like the cheapest one I could get from Dick Smith in a clearance sale, where they were getting rid of the last of their non-consumer electronics. So, don't expect any kind of accuracy out of this whatsoever, but I'm sure it'll be fine for my purposes. Alright, this is on. Let's see if we can measure a voltage. We expect 5 volts out of here. Well, don't expect 5 volts until we connect the thing. What are these troll things on the end? I also have some little alligator clips on wires, or crocodile clips, whatever. These might make a few things a bit easier. Well, let's put black onto the black and red onto the red. Alright, yep. Do actually need to connect those things. Getting 0 volts out of that. Alright, let's turn it off then. And connect together this green wire to the ground. Hopefully we'll get a voltage out of that once we've done that. Alright, so here's the green one. Probably should bend it over first. There we go. There's a black one right next to it. That's good. Let's get it untwisted a bit as I push it in. And this one as well. See, I thought this might happen. Oh well. Troll wires trolling me. Every time. Oh, whatever. Let's just try jamming it in there. Alright, yep, good enough. Alright, let's connect these things back up. Turn it on and see if we get a voltage this time. Man, this looks kind of dodgy. You know, this. Anyway. Oh yeah. There we go. Cheapo multimedia says 5.06 volts. Let's turn that back off then. Alright. Cool. Cool. Well, fortunately we don't have to play around with this yet until we get more floppy drives. Well, since we only have the one, we can just connect it using the normal connector. So once this is shorted, this will provide power, and we can just connect our floppy drive with this. Well, if I can actually get it to go in. There we go. Alright. So, I reckon what we have to do now is, well, I did also print out the pinout for the floppy drive, specifically this part. And let's have a look at what we have here. Density select. Yeah, floppy drives have density. That's not relevant. We're just trying to drive the stepper motor. Index. And probably won't be relevant. Motor enable A. That sounds like it might be useful. Drive select B. Drive select A. Motor enable B. I wonder what it is in by default. Yeah. Because if I wonder, we might not even have to play with those pins at all, because the next two pins are direction and step. So direction presumably controls which way the stepper motor turns, and the step presumably pulls that, and it turns the stepper motor. Write data, floppy, write enable, track 0, write protect read data, head select, disk change ready. We won't need any of those. So direction and step, and we might have to fiddle with some of the motor enable or drive select pins, possibly. But hopefully we'll only have to maybe, only hopefully have to use 1 or 2 pins per floppy drive on our Arduino. Otherwise, we quite limited the amount of floppy drives we can connect, because I only have the model that has about 20 pins. Alright. So let's just connect up the Arduino to the step pin and see what happens. Which one actually is it? Let's see. I think. Alright. Yeah, it has a little diagram here. So the little pokey out a bit at the top on the. I'm looking at this right here. Pokey bit there's a little hole for it here. So I reckon that this pin here, the bottom left, is pin 1. Anyway, so the step pin is the 20th pin. So that is the 10th pin across from the left then. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's just after this little thing here. I'm gonna check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I wonder if we can just put this clip on here. Oh, that's kinda dodgy. Yeah, that's contacting all the other pins. That's no good. We might have to get the soldering iron out and solder one of these little wires onto the side of that. That's going to be really annoying. Actually, I don't think I have any sort of like Piata cables which I can connect onto here. Alright. So, got that little bit of wire that I twisted up earlier. That's probably what I'm going to try to solder onto the pin of the floppy drive. Oh yeah, see this little thing here? Yeah. I actually kind of lost the original crocodile clips that go into this. So, yeah, that's why that's like that. Anyway, time to tune up this bit of wire. Oh, delicious. Delicious. Delicious lead. Wow. Well, you know, smoke is the rosin burning, but there's still a little bit of aerated, well, lead oxide type fumes in there, I think. Oh well. Guess the next step is to connect it onto the. Let me just zoom out. Next step is to connect it onto the pin, and I've forgot which one it was. 1, 2, 4 divided by 220, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that one. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit unwieldy, I think. I think I'm going to need something to prop this floppy drive up on. Then I'll hold it like that. Alright. Nope. Yeah, this ain't dodgy at all. Not at all. Alright. I think that's good enough. Damn it. Well, let's just hold this in place. Yep, this ain't dodgy at all. Anyway, let's just hold this in place. Put it next to the pin I want. Or I don't know what that pin is. Do I care about contacting it? That would be the direction pin. What's after that? Write data. Alright. Cool. I don't care about contacting write data. But I do care about contacting the direction pin. Now let's see if we can do this without melting some plastic. I think I got both pins there. Yeah, looks like both pins. Let's just try and disconnect it a little bit. Yep. How annoying. Let's try this again then. There we go. Got it. Now we can actually go ahead and connect this to our Arduino, which is here. Let's hope this fits in these holes. Pin 0 should be sufficient. Doesn't look promising. Doesn't look promising at all. Ah. That might be in. Let's just test. Set our multimeter onto resistance. Yep, cool, connected. Excellent. I've just realized, probably need to share a common ground between the Arduino and the power supply for this to actually work. Otherwise, when I try and put a current through this, I don't think it will really have anywhere to go, will it? Again, I don't really know anything about electronics, so I don't know. Hope it doesn't fry the board. That's the main thing, yeah. Oh, and I've also forgot to attach a pin to the direction pin on the floppy drive. If I get unlucky when we try this, and the stepper motor is already set into a position where it can't go any further with the default direction, then it won't work. So I think while I'm here, I'll solder another pin onto there, just so we can use it in case it doesn't work. Oh, so as you can see, I'm not using the normal Arduino IDE. I don't really like it. I have my own build system, using scones. Anyway, what we want to do is we want to pulse the pin 0, which you connect to the step pin of the floppy drive, and I suppose we'll also pulse the direction pin, just in case the stepper motor is at either end and it won't move. So we want to set them both up as outputs. Yep, and then every loop we want to pulse and delay. Let's have it 100 milliseconds, I think. So this won't make really a sound in the traditional sense, but we'll be able to hear if it's actually working. And let's just control use a global variable, and we will change the direction every so often. I suppose I should do it properly. Alright, let's upload it. There we go. And let's go have a look at our floppy drives. Alright, the program is running on the Arduino. And let's turn the power supply on, shall we? And we'll see if we get any response. Nothing. Maybe we have to do something with those drive select pins. Or we have to do something with the motor enable A or motor enable B. So motor enable B is 16. Let's just try connecting motor enable B to a pin or the ground, and we'll see what happens. Alright, well let's start off on this. Touch this onto, should be the next one down. No. Alright, let's try this. Apparently not. I think I need to go do some reading on floppy drives. Alright, so as it turns out, there is another pin, the drive select B pin, which I need to drive load by connecting to ground for this to actually work. So, as you can see, I soldered a few more things on here just so I could test, and yeah, you need to drive this pin low for it to actually work. Alright, so let's see it in action. Good. Connect up the leads properly. So we will connect pin 0 to the step pin on the floppy drive. This to the direction pin. We'll be pulsing both of these. And we'll also want to connect the driver select to the ground. Alright. Now, we'll plug in our Arduino. Upload the program. We'll turn on the power supply. And it still isn't working because we haven't plugged the floppy drive in. Hup-a-dup-a-dup. Alright, plug that in, turn the power supply on. And maybe you can hear that. I'll move the microphone a bit closer. Yep. It seems to be working. So, let's see if we can get a sound out rather than just that. So let's increase the frequency. Change this to delay microseconds. Make it about 1,000. Alright, upload that. Oh, that was weird. Let's try it again. Turn the cast off. Maybe that was it. Yep, that was it apparently. No idea why. Alright. Huh. That's interesting. Sort of worked at the start. Now it's sounding like that. I wonder why it changes sound. I think it might have something to do with the stepper motor getting stuck at one end or another. That time it started like that. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something with the direction thing. So let's see if we can fix that. Well, let's comment this out. So we'll stay in the same direction, and then we'll try fiddling with the initial value and see what happens. Okay. So now we've moved the stepper motor a bit. So if we turn the power supply on again, it shouldn't make a sound. But it did. That's weird. See, that's sounding more usual, but that only happens when it's true, or when it's false. Like we had before, it kept on making sound. Well, let's switch it back to oscillating. So weird. So now we'll have it so it only switches every 2 iterations of this. And a different sound again. Interesting.